Hi everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Today I want to talk about driving fatigue and how it can affect you and affect other people. First of all, if you're tired, don't drive tired. Pull over, find somewhere safe to park and grab yourself 20 minutes. It might save your life, it might save someone else's life, but that is the best thing to do. Grab basically a power nap, and I'm tired. I've had 4 days on, and now I've got 4 days off, and this is my first day off, and it's catching up. And you you do find there is some techniques that I've found that are I found that are very helpful. If you're getting tired, always pull over somewhere safe. Alright, you shouldn't be driving tired. That's the golden rule. But if you've got say you're between services and it's getting to you, wind the window down, put some music on, yeah. Um, Keep yourself alert. You can yawn, but take a deep breath. Because having a deep breath like that normally is like a little bit of a wake up. It helps. Another thing I found with driving tired, have something to chew. It might be a bit of bubble gum, might be a sweet. Um, as long as the jaws are working, it's not too bad. You normally end up not falling asleep. That's why you see people chewing bubble gum. It works, and it works for me, and it works for others, so it's very good. One thing you will notice that when you're tired, your reactions are slower, and it takes longer for you to think and anticipate the situation. I keep emphasizing don't drive tired because you're either going to kill yourself, kill someone on the road, or you're going to seriously injure yourself or seriously injure someone else on the road. You might even kill an animal. Hope God you didn't do that. I feel that prevention is better than a cure. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say I haven't driven tired. I have. Um, Excuse me, yawning my head off, and stop for a coffee, and all these little things help, but you can't beat a good night's sleep. The problem I have is that my wife goes to bed late, right? My daughter goes to bed late, and I've had arguments over where they don't understand what it takes to drive. You might have a sympathetic wife, you might not, but I haven't, unfortunately. So it does cause a bit of friction. And I find the best way to do it is you've got to compromise. And the way to compromise is you explain the situation, you need to go to bed early, and they need to understand what you have to do. Because driving a truck is not easy. They might think so. All you do is do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a lot of that, and you arrive. But they don't think about the mental stress, about what it takes to drive a truck and concentrate. You can be driving 4.5 hours between stopping, but ideally you need to stop between that time because you're not a robot, you're a human being. And what I'll say to you is stop, have 10 minutes at an hour and a half, or whenever you feel that you need a break. People that smoke, they can't smoke in the cab. They can get out of the cab. Why can't you? You don't smoke. Why can't you? Don't put yourself under pressure, because I often drive on the M1 and I see these idiots. It doesn't matter whether car, coach, truck, bus or whatever. Anyone gets behind the wheel, I class them as an idiot. Why do I class them as an idiot? Because half the time they don't know what they're doing. What makes a professional driver even better is because we know what they're going to do before they do it themselves. And then you get the middle lane hoggers. They piss me off. What is the matter with people? I'll tell you what, we'll make a whole video about that differently. But we'll keep this one because I get sidetracked and go off on a tangent. But the point I'm trying to make to you is this. Don't drive tired. Get a good night's sleep. And if you do feel yourself tired, recognise the signs before you get to that point. Fidgeting in the seat, aching, yawning. Recognise the signs before you get to the point that you're not enough to sleep. I've done it. I've micro sleep. I've fallen asleep at the wheel, and it is not good. It shits you up, right? I had the wife in the car, and I was driving, and even though I'm a professional driver, it catches us all out sometimes. I'm not saying I'm perfect, far from it. I make mistakes, but I learnt from that mistake not to ever do it again. So I stopped, grabbed myself a coffee, and what happened? I spilt the coffee all over my flipping lap, and all over the bleeding footwell as well. So I had to go and get myself another bloody coffee. Oh, I don't know. That woke me up, having a wet lap, coffee all over it. Not the best perfect solution to the answer to the problem I have. Let's just move that around a little bit. So, going back to what I'm saying is, first of all, recognise the signs of tiredness. I'm not saying perfect. I'm a 40-year-old. I'm sorry, I wish I was 40, but I've been driving 40 years. Even seasoned drivers like myself make mistakes, but we should know better. That's the difference. And now, when I go to bed, I at least try to get 6 hours sleep. I might be a grumpy fart when I go to bed because I'm tired, and the wife often finds out she's in the rough end of the stick. And don't go to bed having an argument. If you do have an argument with your missus, let it go across the top. Let it go over your head. Leave it for tomorrow. It can all be sorted out when you're less tired. Simple little things. Preparation is everything. Understand you get tired, you will get grumpy, you will get irritable, you will make wrong decisions. It is proven fact that you're more at risk of having an accident the tighter you get. So, word of advice, if you're getting tired and you start realising the signs of fidgeting in the seat, yawning your head off, start yawning, wind the window down, stop at the next services. Phone up the boss if you have to, say to them, I'm tired, I'm putting over for a 20-minute power nap, and they can't say no. Don't put yourself under pressure to get to the job. We've all done it, me included, and I don't do it now. I will say to them, I'm tired, I'm putting in the services, I need a break. They'd rather have you arrive alive, and they'd rather have the vehicle in one piece. Because what you're driving could equate to over £100,000 worth of equipment, including the load, the vehicle, the trailer. And your life is priceless. So think about that. And what about your wife and your children? Do yourself a favour. Pull over before you get killed or you kill someone. Save your life. So the old saying is what I say, drive to arrive, or drive to survive. My words are drive to survive. That's the name of the video it's going to be put into, or playlist. So I hope you found the video helpful, informative. Please like, share and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, how long you've been driving, what you do to mitigate your sleep, and so on and so forth. We all have our own little techniques. I've even bitten on the back of my wrist, giving myself pain to keep myself awake. You bite your wrist, bite your arm. It hurts, but it stops you falling asleep. Old techniques. But don't drive tired. From one that's done it and got the experience, and I know what to do before it happens. And I don't try to say I'm better than anyone else. I'm not. I'm just the same as anyone else. Drive to living and trying to earn some money. But I realise now it's better to be prepared to pull over a safe place. So hopefully you found the video interesting, helpful, informative. And again, thanks for watching. See you next video.